Breaking. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian confirm royal relationship. Europe can't believe it. Bomb sparkles. Royal worlds never collide, until now. Spain's future queen and Denmark's beloved prince, together. Impossible. Unthinkable. And yet, it's true. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian have finally confirmed what the world has whispered for months. A royal love story that defies tradition, and Europe can't believe it. It began quietly, a glance across the grand halls of royal events, a soft smile captured by cameras, and rumors that refused to fade. For years, Europe's young royals have lived under the glare of the public eye. But no one expected this, the union of two dynasties that once stood apart, now tied by something far stronger than diplomacy, love. Princess Leonor of Spain, the poised, disciplined heir to the Spanish throne. Prince Christian of Denmark, the charismatic future king of Scandinavia's oldest monarchy. Two paths shaped by destiny, duty, and history. But as it turns out, fate had other plans. The story begins in 2023, at an international royal gathering in Oslo. Both were present, young, polished, and still stepping into their royal roles. They exchanged polite greetings, barely noticed by the crowd. But witnesses recall something different. A brief spark, a natural connection, a moment of unspoken understanding between two heirs who understood the weight of their worlds. In the months that followed, their paths crossed again, at state banquets, diplomatic events, and youth leadership programs. Each encounter seemed coincidental, yet too perfectly timed to be random. Slowly, whispers spread through royal circles. A quiet friendship was forming. But neither family expected it to blossom into something deeper. Spain's royal household was focused on Leonor's military training and her preparation to eventually assume her father's throne. King Felipe and Queen Letizia emphasized discipline, discretion, and duty. Denmark's royal family, meanwhile, guarded Prince Christian's privacy fiercely, determined to give him a semblance of normality before the heavy crown of kingship would rest on his shoulders. And yet, behind palace walls, private conversations turned tender. Handwritten letters. Late-night calls between Madrid and Copenhagen. Leonor, reserved, introspective, found in Christian someone who understood the pressures of being born royal, yet longed to live as a person first. Christian, bold and kind, saw in Leonor not just a princess, but a woman of grace and quiet strength. By early 2024, the friendship had grown into something undeniable. Royal aides noticed subtle changes, Leonor smiling more often, Christian taking unannounced trips under the radar. The Spanish press caught on when Christian was seen attending a private art event in Madrid, just days after Leonor's return from her military academy. Coincidence? Not this time. Still, both remained silent. Rumors came and went. Headlines speculated, fans debated, and the internet turned every shared glance into evidence. But no confirmation came, until now. This week, during a discreet joint statement released by both royal houses, it became official. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian are in a relationship, one described as grounded in mutual respect, deep friendship, and shared commitment to their royal responsibilities. The statement was brief, elegant, and cautious. But its impact, tremendous. Within minutes, Europe exploded with reaction. Spain's press called it, El amor real del siglo, the royal love of the century. Danish tabloids dubbed it, the Nordic flame meets the Iberian heart. But not everyone celebrated. Inside the Spanish royal court, whispers of concern emerged. Could a cross-monarchy relationship complicate Leonor's future as Spain's future queen? Would it raise constitutional questions about allegiance, power, and public perception? For a monarchy that has carefully rebuilt its reputation, such a relationship might bring both adoration and anxiety. In Denmark, the tone was softer but cautious. Queen Mary, known for her modern perspective, reportedly supported the young couple, while Crown Prince Frederik emphasized that Christian must follow his heart, but always remember his duty. The tension is palpable. Europe's two most traditional royal families are facing a story that feels almost cinematic. And yet, for those who know Leonor and Christian personally, this moment was inevitable. They describe a connection built not on rebellion, but on shared responsibility. Both grew up in gilded cages, expected to smile, wave, and never falter. They understand loneliness disguised as privilege, and duty disguised as destiny. In Leonor's case, her life has been a constant balancing act, between public expectation and private desire. Her every move has been analyzed, every friendship dissected. Christian, though slightly freer, faces the same destiny, the pressure of perfection, the burden of tradition. Perhaps that's what drew them together, not rebellion, but understanding. Now, let's look at what this means for the future of Europe's monarchies. If Leonor and Christian's relationship endures, it would mark a historic alliance, the first romantic union between heirs of two reigning European monarchies in modern times. A love story that could reshape the very map of European royal politics. Imagine it, Spain's future queen and Denmark's future king, united not by treaties, but by love. However, royal insiders reveal the two are treading carefully. Marriage is not on the table, yet. Both families reportedly want them to complete their individual duties first. Leonor continues her military training and university studies, while Christian focuses on his public roles in Denmark. But sources close to both say their bond is strong, described as anchored, honest, and protective. What fascinates many is how Leonor's personality seems to have evolved through this connection. Once reserved and cautious, she now radiates confidence and ease in public. During her recent appearance at the Princess of Asturias Awards, many noted her serene smile, the same kind she once reserved only for family. Could love be the reason behind her glow? Many believe so. Meanwhile, Christian's demeanor has shifted too. At Denmark's recent royal gala, he appeared poised, grounded, no longer the shy teen of past years. His speeches have gained maturity and warmth, and insiders credit Leonor for that influence. This isn't just a romance, it's a partnership that's quietly redefining what it means to be royal in the modern world. Two young leaders finding strength in each other, while balancing ancient duty with the modern world's expectations. But beneath the excitement, there's an undercurrent of unease. Royal watchers warn that the media frenzy could easily spiral. Both the Spanish and Danish press are known for their intense scrutiny. A single misstep could feed weeks of speculation. To protect their bond, both families have reportedly implemented new communication protocols. All joint appearances must be pre-approved, and both are encouraged to focus on their official duties rather than their relationship. But even with these measures, their connection continues to draw global fascination. European youth, especially, have rallied behind them. Online fan communities call them the royal generation that finally brings love before politics. Memes, edits, and fan tributes flood social media, portraying them as the modern fairy tale couple Europe never expected. Still, others remain skeptical. Critics argue that publicizing their relationship could risk politicizing royal alliances. The Spanish government has remained silent, but some political figures have subtly suggested that Leonor's private life must always align with the monarchy's neutrality. For Leonor, that's the tightrope she must walk. Love on one side, legacy on the other. In Denmark, support is warmer. The Danish royal family has always valued authenticity. Queen Mary, who herself married for love outside royal circles, reportedly told Christian that, a crown without love weighs double. That quiet blessing may be what allowed this story to finally see the light of day. As for the couple themselves, they've chosen to stay quiet since the announcement. No interviews, no social media statements, no appearances together yet. But sources claim a private photograph of them, hand in hand during a quiet walk in Copenhagen, will soon be released officially. That image alone could change how Europe sees them forever. Think about it, a new generation of royals leading not with cold tradition, but with humanity. A generation willing to love openly, to lead together, and to remind the world that behind every crown beats a human heart. As the world watches, both Spain and Denmark enter a delicate new chapter. For Leonor and Christian, the path ahead will be paved with scrutiny, pressure, and questions of power. But if history teaches anything, it's that love has always been the quiet force behind every revolution, even royal ones. In palaces where duty reigns, love has finally taken its rightful place. A Spanish rose and a Danish flame, two hearts, two thrones, one impossible dream. And now, that dream is real. Europe stands stunned, divided between disbelief and joy. But one truth remains: history is unfolding before our eyes. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian have confirmed it. Love can cross crowns, borders, and centuries. And this is only the beginning.